Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. Just messing with you. I want to show you something. I want to give you a little bit of a tour of like a reorganization. Kind of got my head wrapped around a few decks, and I'm going to use them in a specific way, and I'll take you through it. I like to read my own tarot cards in a very specific way, and I like to use a lot of different decks all at once. It's sort of just like my own homebrewed method, but this is kind of how it looks like. It's really cool because this is like a new layout for me. But I use a handful of decks all set up in like a straight line. And you can see it's right in front of my keyboard, which is basically my workstation. So this is kind of like, here's my mouse. So I'm looking at it every day, which is really helpful. And that's kind of the point of it too. So that's in your visual at all times. So you can let these kind of symbols soak into your subconscious. To go over the deck so you know what we're working with. So this, I've modified this tarot deck. This is the first tarot deck I made. It was the prototype, but I made the prototype to have two prototypes built into it. So the entire minor arcana looks like playing cards. So this is actually the first prototype of the playing card deck that's now since been changed. But I took the major arcana cards out of it, so it's just got 56 cards here, and I have the majors over here. And so I like to have cycle through like all the majors on this side, and then I've got the CBD tarot, which I custom printed, and then a black and white custom print of the Waite Smith deck. These are the elemental cards, the pattern elements, and then these are basically the playing cards, the first version of it, but using the Golden Dawn text for it. I use the cards is I'll shuffle them up and flip it over for the first card, and then the next day I'll just draw one card daily from each of the decks. So I'll shuffle the deck and turn over the first card. As the day goes by, the top card is flipped over, but it's shuffled back into the deck while it's still flipped up, so it stands out. And so I'll just keep shuffling, just overhand shuffles, until I get to the next card that I want to draw, and I'll flip it over. And then I will just repeat that for maybe about 5 days, or even as long as a week and a bit. And then at the end of that time period, I can go through and collect all the images and work with those, and then process the information in more of a long form way, and then I can extract whatever I needed out of the reading. I can show you how that looks like at a later time, because we'll do this as like a daily test for a little while, so you can kind of see how this works in real time. All right, well, I will see you probably about a week and a bit.